This is a big card to be pulling on this day, on the eve of this goddamn Virgo full moon, the Ecstasy card, which is again about equilibrium, beauty, love, and what that looks like. The affirmation or the prayer for this card: with love, I entice the inner person into relationship with the outer world. God damn it. I attract what I wish to become, and I radiate out what I am. Beauty surrounds me. The earth and I are one. The card speaks. We are the lovers, both within and without, both within and outside of yourself. We are two parts of who you are. The beauty you see in the person you love is but a mirror of that beauty within yourself. Come on in the room, y'all. As you love another person, you begin to love yourself. Within you, a perfect self dwells and begins to have expression through love, becoming more confident enough to walk out in the world. I, the woman attuned to spirit, am giving form through the male attuned to the needs of the world. I, the male attuned to the needs of the world, am given inspiration and guidance through the woman attuned to spirit. The superconsciousness is manifest through the flesh in our perfect union, us as one within ourselves. The divine masculine and the sacred feminine that resides in all of us. You heard? The word is made flesh between us. Remember 2 weeks ago when I told y'all, it was in the same reading, as a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Because I pulled the Lover's card 2 weeks ago. And I said, we got it wrong. We're always looking outside. Everybody that's talking about, this period is about, the balancing of the sacred, the divine feminine and the sacred masculine. And we always think it's some shit outside of us. We're always looking outside of us for a partner. Every time somebody get a reading from me, the first thing they're asking is, should I quit my job? Or I'm ready for a boo. I need a boo. You feel me? Or I got conflict with my boo. That's it. Those are the two things. Do I need a new job, or am I going to get a new boo, or do I need to leave my boo? It's always about that. This whole idea of the harmonizing between the divine feminine and the sacred masculine, I told y'all that 2 weeks ago. That because of our goddamn conditioning, because of fucking patriarchy and the cancer that it is, and how it negatively impacts every goddamn incarnate on the planet Earth, the divine feminine that we are seeking, the sacred masculine that we are seeking, and we're always seeking it outside of ourselves, is that mutated masculine or feminine that we have suppressed in conceding to our fucking patriarchal conditioning. What does that mean? What does that look like? In females, our sacred masculine is constantly being muted, quieted, suppressed, imprisoned, condemned, made light of, shushed. Our sacred masculine, which is mutated and struggling to fucking break free, is within us. In males, the divine feminine that exists in all males has been shamed and guilted through patriarchal conditioning and misogyny. Oh, you a simp. Why you act like bitches? Why you holding your baby like that? You understand? Let your woman hold it. All this shit that attempts to guilt and shame, silence and condemn, constrict and subdue the divine feminine that exists in every male fighting like hell to be free, to live out loud in harmonious union with their masculine. The Lover's card, baby, is about the necessary evolution of the individual within perfect union with the one. And none of us can reach perfection while we are imprisoning a whole half of who we are. Child, this card is a motherfucking word on this day, baby. On this Virgo full moon, the mother Virgo, who wants nothing more on earth than for us to be surrounded by art and beauty, for us to experience in our flesh all that makes us happy. She who is not only the mother of children, but the mother of sex and sexuality and sensuality. She's like, bitch, I want you to feel good in your body. I want you to experience all this beauty and bounty I left here for you to experience. But you shut out the other half of the you that would make that possible. Females denying the sacred masculine within self. Males denying the divine feminine that exists within self. And then we go to war with each other out in the motherfucking world because we're walking around here fucking mutants, living with the malignancy of patriarchy that has condemned us all to despair. Baby, that's what this card is talking about. This card goes on to say, we are the conscious and the subconscious, the rational and the intuitive, the work and the play, the sensitive and the sensuous. When you have reached us, the lovers within you. This is the lovers talking. When you have reached us, the lovers within you. Fighting like hell to be free, to love freely, to love openly, to love unabashedly, to love unashamedly, to love safely. Child, when you have reached us, the lovers within you, you will no longer see the outer world as a force that is against you. You will have brought goodness from within it, and it will have brought goodness forth from you. Now the sexual energy reaches from the sensual to the super senses. The Kundalini has risen up on y'all asses, okay? The Kundalini is the divine she that rests within every last one of us, suppressed within every last one of us because of conditioning and taboos and rules and mores and shoulds and shouldn'ts. Huh? Listen, she said the Kundalini has risen. The sleeping serpent has awakened. Love now encompasses both the physical attraction on the human level and the craving for the divine. In love, there is heightened energy and perception of the good within the loved one. As experience deepens and expands your perception, you begin to see beauty everywhere, to love all things, to unite within the divine. Y'all. The mother had a spanking for me today. She's like, come on, girl. All this work you've been doing, as many times as you have sat at my feet in earnesty saying, all I want is to know. All I want is to remember why I am here. Tell me and I will comply. Tell me and I will comply. She said, why are you playing games, girl? Every opportunity, whether you create it or someone else created it, that allows you to teach, that allows me to come through you, to allow the many to hear what the fuck I have to say, because you present with the confidence to open up your throat and let me speak. Bitch, stop playing games and take the opportunity. Do the work. This is what the work is. Even if it's uncomfortable, even if it has you second guessing yourself, stop playing games. Huh? The self-questioning for this card is there a person within you that you never show the world? Can you love her or him enough to coax her out? Is there a person hiding that you keep secret in here, in you, because you scared of judgment, because you scared somebody gonna have some slick shit to say, because you are fearful of shame and being guilted? Is there a person that hides within you that you have never shown the world? And can you love them enough to set them fucking free? Because in the freeing of the you that you have held hostage inside yourself is the salvation of the others, of the many. Someone will be healed by that which you have held hostage. Someone will be set free by the you that you have kept secret. Baby, this is a whole word. You understand? Yes, baby, yes. Moving right along. I know it was deep and it's quick. Moving right along. The sunset card. The sunset card. What did she just say in the exemplar of the pipes? Baby, death is an illusion. You are just triggered by the inevitability of evolutionary emergence. You have to evolve, whether you want to or not. You have to emerge. Whether you reject it or not, the shit is always happening. Evolution and emergence is always happening. Whether you are in denial or not, this bitch is working. It will be more painful if you deny. It will be more painful if you reject. But evolutionary emergence is always unfolding, whether you are willing or unwilling, motherfucker. So stop going back to your past in a way to criticize yourself. Take what you need from the past of your life and evolve and emerge. That's all. Do not look at your past with guilt or shame or what if I could have or I should have or whatever. Anyway, the sunset card is the death card in the traditional deck. But look at, listen, y'all, oh my God. Let me tell y'all about the sunset card. Remember I talked to y'all the other day on something totally unrelated, but is relevant right this minute on this eve of this fucking full moon, child. Remember what I told y'all the other day? Look at this card. When I was talking about the period that we're transitioning out of the Piscean age, which is the personification of the age of the desert, of the age of utmost yang, of the age that has rained hell on the whole planet. What did I tell y'all? That if your ass is in the motherfucking desert, the last thing you are praying for is the light. The last thing you are praying for is more sun. The last thing that you are praying for is more light. What did I say? That if you are in the desert, if you are in the age of utmost yang, if you are in the age of yang, run the fuck amok. If you are in the desert, suffering from the light, being brutalized by the light, you are not praying for more light, bitch. You are praying for sunset. You are praying for midnight. You are praying for shade. Bitch, you praying for the dark. You are praying for the dark. Look at this card called the death card, sunset. As he is walking through the desert towards the sunset. You feel me? Let me just give y'all a word about this card. The sunset card is a card of transformation. That's what she said with the exemplar card, the exemplar of the pipes. Death is just inevitable transformation. Don't fear it. It is what it is. Whether it's the death of an old you, whether it is the death of an old job, whatever. Death is but a temporary experience, allowing you to evolve, allowing you to transform, precipitating evolution, emergence, transformation. This is the transformation card. The affirmation for the card is, I accept the changes that will come through higher states of consciousness. All change works to bring about my freedom and my good. I let go and I am free.